Hi, my name is Noura Kevorkian. I'm a Lebanese Canadian filmmaker. I'm here at Dubai International Film Festival with my film 23 Kilometers that's in competition in the Muir Awards. 23 Kilometers is a feature film. It's a hybrid experiential essay film about a man who suffers from Parkinson's disease, and it's about the last days in his life as he drives from his village to the next town and looks back into his life and that of his country's Lebanon.
So tell us more about your film and how it was like for you, because the story is about your father and how he has this disease, and it affects a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure it was very emotional. So how did you feel making this movie?
Did you see the film?
Oh, I want to.
23 Kilometers is a film about a man who suffers from Parkinson's disease. I try not to tell people that it's a film about my father because I want it to be universal. I want it to be about people who suffer from Parkinson's disease. But the fact that the main actor in the film is my father has made the film really personal for me and accessible also to the public, because I was able to understand the disease, process it, and be able to express it in cinematic ways so that the audience can feel it. This film is not a documentary, and it is not a drama, and definitely it's not a docudrama. It's an experiential essay film. So it's a mixture of both. Everything about him is real. He's a man who's been suffering from Parkinson's for 20 years. And his location, the setup, everything about the film is real. But the way we shot the film is like a drama. We set up lighting, we set up everything, waited for him to film. Because it's a unique film. It's 82 minutes long, and there's no talking in the film. There's no dialogue, there's no narration. And because he cannot speak. And so in order to be true to the character, the film had to be silent.
And what were the challenges you faced as a filmmaker and as a daughter while making this film?
As a filmmaker, the most difficult challenge for me was to tell a really great story without dialogue, without narration. And I wanted you and the audience to experience what it feels like to have Parkinson's disease. I didn't want to tell you that your hands are going to shiver and then you're going... It was about you getting into his shoes and feel what it feels like. And that was the hardest part in the film to make, because it's all made with editing, it's all with the way we shot the film, it's with all the silence in the film and the new cinematic device that had to come out of this film, silent dialogue, that I talk a lot about in the EPK, the electronic press kit. That was very, very hard. And on a personal level, because he's my father, it was really hard for me to see him like that. And the fact that we've shot the film and then he died. And it was very hard. So we had to put the film on hold because I wasn't able to edit. I wasn't able to look at him. And so when we took some break, 6 months later we started editing, and then we had some other health issues, problems. It was a very difficult time, so the film got delayed, and finally after 4.5 years we are very excited that the film is finished. And it had its world premiere in Karlovy Vary in Czech Republic. It's a big film festival, and it was really great. So I'm very excited that I'm here at Dubai for the Middle East and North African MENA premiere, because the film belongs here in Middle East. Yeah, this is the home of the film. And I'm from Lebanon, so it all really makes sense. And my sisters came from Germany and Jordan to see the film, so it was really great to see it through their eyes because they had never seen it.
How do you think the audience is going to perceive a film about Parkinson's, and especially people who suffer from the disease and families related to those people?
At the world premiere there were around 400 people who saw the film, and it was a very you already know it's a difficult film to watch. A lot of people were very affected by the film. When I had to do the Q&A, everybody was frozen and wiping their tears, and I kind of felt bad that I made everybody cry, but I also was happy that people felt something. And when at the end, when I went out, some people came to me, and there was particularly one woman who said that she was crying, and she said, "This is why I wanted to make films. I want people to feel things." And I thought that was such a wonderful thing for a filmmaker to hear. Some people said that it made them appreciate old people, and seeing that if you see an old person sitting in a corner, we usually ignore them. That they would want. She said she wanted to find the humanity and the young, beautiful mind living inside that old body, which I think is a very nice thought. But usually I've shown the film to the Parkinson Society in Canada. The CEO and some groups have seen it, and they're very appreciative the fact that there is a film about the psychological aspects of Parkinson's that most people don't know about. People know that Parkinson's patients shiver, can't walk properly and all that, but the psychological effects are really powerful and very painful. Hallucinations, loneliness, isolation, depression, imprisonment, the fear that your body is going to lock and then you will never be able to move. That fear is represented in the film, is like in a nightmare that comes to him. So it's a very horrible disease, and it was very painful for my father to take part in this film, but he really wanted to do it because he really wanted to hopefully contribute to cinema, contribute to people's knowledge, understanding of the disease, so hopefully we can find a cure for it. And there are a lot of stars, even Hollywood stars, who suffer from it, and their parents. And it's not a disease just for specific people; it's everywhere. And hopefully that the awareness will spread and something good will come out of it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.